Hi, I'm going to show you how to mix up Poppie's paint powder. One of the awesome things about Poppie's repurposing paint powder is that you can mix as little or as much as you want, and it comes in any color because you pick the color. Now, for the demo here today, I'm going to use this Valspar sample that I got at Ace Hardware, and you can see it's a nice fun pink. Pink's my favorite color, if you didn't know that, just like my BFF. And we bonded together over pink. That's one of the things over the years. So I'm just going to open this up, and Poppie's is designed to make as little or as much as you want. It's a 4-to-1 paint to powder ratio. You use 4 parts paint to 1 part powder. Most people mix it up a cup at a time. There we go. Okay. So we have our paint open, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a 1/4 cup of Poppie's. And then, should have poured some of that out first, so we add water. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of water to it and mix it until it's like a slurry, like a gravy. My husband called it slurry. I said, Lord have mercy, Pop. Not anybody knows what slurry is, okay? He's like, yes, I do, they all do. I said, no, they don't. Let's call it gravy. So we'll mix it to a gravy-like consistency. If it's a little thick, you can add a little bit extra water. We start with 2 tablespoons. That way, you can always add more, okay? And if you want your paint extra thick and you want to go for that rustic look, you can use a 3-to-1 ratio. Now this is perfect, as you can see here. Just, that's the kind of thickening I'd want in my gravy. How about you? I love gravy, don't need it that much, but this sure is good. That looks like some good sausage gravy in the making, right? You sound like a country girl. So these are pint-sized deli containers, and I purchased them for my Poppie Paint Pros to use at their paint parties because it just makes it easier for them to fill it up halfway and not have to dip a cup in a gallon. So we do all these things with you guys in mind to make it easier so there's less steps for you. So we're going to fill that about halfway. Now sometimes, this is just a little tip, a little DIY, or FYI. The paints nowadays, a lot of them on the market, come with primer. The paints with primer tend to thicken up a little more, so you might need to add a little bit of water to your paint. Just like though when you're painting a wall, I mean your paint thickens when you have it in the bucket, and so you add a little water. Now Poppie was a commercial painter in his early days, and so he has all these great tips that he shares all the time. At first, I really resisted them. I didn't want anything to do with them because being an artist, I was like, oh, that's just not true. But he said that you should really always pour your paint out of the original container and mix it and paint out of a bucket. So keep like an old paint bucket or deli containers. Some people like mason jars because they seal up nice. Because what happens is you can contaminate your paint otherwise. It's cool with the clear containers though, because you can see little areas that you've mixed. But you can see it's just smooth, just a regular, no lumps or clumps or anything like that, just regular paint, ready to roll, and as simple as that. That's all you do to mix your Poppies.